Hello, hello. Hello there. Um, yeah, we're streaming again. There was some technical difficulties earlier. They've been fixed, and we've got some progress to do. Um, I've got a bunch of bugs, but if anyone's coming through watching this later on, and has some suggestions or some bugs, I'm happy to hear it. Be as critical as you want. I can take it. Yeah, we're just gonna be doing some bugs today. So I have a bunch of tasks on my backlog that we're just going to work through, and someone very kind has given some feedback to the game, and we're going to go through and implement some stuff. So first of all, we're going to start off easy. I think we'll go into it, but a bit easy first. So I'm going to go through and do some testing. Whoa, Henry said, nice. Hold on, that is so hard to read. That scared me. That camera looks better. Okay, I'm gonna fix that because that is horrible, horrible contrast. Hello, Henry. Thanks for popping in. How you doing, man? The stream's been fixed since last time. Twitch alerts. That's gonna be the chat main. So let me put something else there. Let me get the Figma open while I do this. I didn't have any plans of working on Figma, but I think it could be cool to brainstorm some little monkey stuff and some like hats and clothes and stuff to have on the monkeys. But yeah, we're adding in more bugs to the game, essentially. Gonna be implementing more bugs. I can finally just read what you said. It was so bad, the contrast. Okay. Here we go. I have forgotten. It's been so long since I've streamed, so I've forgotten my whole like stream element stuff. Okay. Here we are. We're gonna just log back in because I know you can change it like on the fly, so it should be a fairly simple fix. If I can get it to work. There we go. Connect with the YouTube. Now, I don't actually know if it's still hooked up to multi-stream. That might be interesting to see. I hope not. Okay, good. So we're not on Twitch. I don't have to worry about that. That is a big time saver. Okay. Do have my Kanban board open, but all of the bug fixes are going to be coming from not there because I've finished all the bug fixes. Okay, well, click the wrong one. Whoops. I probably should have done this earlier, shouldn't have? Shouldn't I have? That's not how you say words. Okay, it wants me to sign up again? That's weird. Okay. I'm gonna have to go on and see what one I used before. Okay, well, I don't think I did. That's weird. What I can do though is add some little... I'll just do it manually in OBS. Damn, this guy's grinding. Are you still using this project as your like coursework? Oh, good question. Yes. So actually the project that I did last semester. So we just started semester 2. The project that I did last semester has a second part to it. So I'm doing computer technology project 2, and last semester was computer technology project 1. But yeah, I'm doing this one for my coursework. I did have a meeting with my supervisors on Monday last week about the course, and although I've told them like I want to work on the game, they've kind of told me that I should approach it more from like a research standpoint. So now I'm pivoting. I'm still working on the game, but now I'm going to do more of like a study on or a survey on some other papers about what makes games addictive and kind of the human psychology behind that. And then my survey will essentially give, maybe it's separated by genre, and it's going to say, okay, for this genre, this is what makes this game addictive. Could be something like really vibrant colors, or gambling style mechanics, or some sort of element of randomness. So stuff like that, like the gacha. And that survey is essentially going to be like my final report for the end of this year. But last semester was really good because it was just focused on the demo. But this second part to it is a little bit more research based. So I'm still working on the game, still doing some good stuff. Obviously, you can see today working on the game. But yeah, they do want me to be a little bit. I can't get away with working on the game the whole year. So, but you know, I'm still gonna make it work though. What I can do is for the chat is make a little box behind it. You should look up Yukai Chu. Like spelled exactly like that. You've got me once with this before, Henry. I don't know if I should trust you, man. You said, I forgot exactly what it was, but it was like, you made me look up some Rule 34 shit. Come on, mate. Can't be doing that. Okay. That one needs to be larger. Okay. 250. How wide is this? 480. Let's just do 480. Let's drag that on the side. Oops. Okay. Behind there. Cool. And that one needs to be behind the chat. Lol, yeah, spelled exactly like that. Chris plays. Hello, devlogs. I see you play devlogs. Do you play devlogs or do you make devlogs? That's the question. How's it going? Okay, I'm gonna trust you for this one. I'll search it up. How do you spell it again? Yukai Chu is the guy that wrote the book on gamification and how you can implement it into digital projects. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm also looking into like gamification of things. So like the typing app was originally proposed to be an app and not a game, and then I was looking into the gamification and if that potentially helps with learning. Okay, I see what you're talking about, Yukai Chu. He's a gamification pioneer. That seems very relevant. I'm gonna bookmark that one for later. But one that I have read is, it's like similar to the gamification. It's on Google Scholar. And I wonder if it will keep my history? No, okay, it doesn't. Never mind. I won't go into too much depth of it because I don't want to get too sidetracked with that, but I've saved the Yukaichu guy. The Yukaichu guy. Chris says, I make devlogs. The Chris Plays Unlimited part is my branding, but I'm making a game, well, by myself. I'm making a game well by myself. Most of my volunteers are voice actors. I've been doing the heavy work. Or I start to make them. I didn't make any yet. Oh, okay, that's... So starting the journey with the devlogs, but you've had experience, like, making games before, is that right? Devlogs are definitely, like, a different beast, because you can go one of two ways. Like, you could make them technical and frame them towards more technical people. who are also game developers, or you could make them more so design based and then cater to like a wider gamer audience. So it's up to you. Yeah, voice acting in a game is really good, and you got some volunteers. Any volunteers for me, man? I'd love some free voice acting. But no, it sounds good. Sounds good, man. Yes, you're right. You're right. I'm always right. What do you mean? Nah. I'm going to make that color a little bit more, even a little bit more. Okay. That's really annoying. This is a short-term fix actually. And I can actually move that down a bit as well. Like there. Cool. Okay. I mean, that blocks off the inspector, but it's not like you guys are looking at that too much anyways. So let's go and let's actually do some work. Let's do some, I guess I can also, yeah, I'm gonna side screen this one. Okay, cool. All right. Oh. Well, most of my volunteers are friends, and I'm trying to make a PSL style game that plays like Resident Evil, but, oh, PS1, sorry. I read that as an L. PS1. Ban this guy for self-promo. Come on, man, what are you doing? Nah, just kidding. It plays like Resident Evil, but you can go in first person or fixed camera. Oh, okay, cool. So your friends are all like, I mean, obviously voice actors, but do they all have experience in game dev as well, or is it just you? That's the real question. Yeah, don't worry. He's just cracking a joke. He's a friend of mine. So Chris Henry over here. He's a good mate of mine. So I'll ban him if you say the word. He's gone. All right. He's gone. Henry, love you. All right, keep it up. Okay, so first fix I want to work on is this one here. So this text here is really hard to read. I added like a fog of war effect for the demo, and it's the main reason why I did that was to essentially say that there's something else after this, but I want to constrain you to this area, and what it ended up doing was also making it not look really good. So that's the first bug fix I'm gonna do. I'm in the demo scene because I was working on a tutorial in this project, and I'm going to quickly abandon that because that's not what we're doing today. What we're doing today is the prestige scene. So I'm gonna hop up over here. Okay, there we go. This is what I was talking about, this fog of war here. You can see it's a little transparent. So to tune that, let me just double check I know where it is, because it's either in here or the actual, okay, yeah, it's in here, the prestige upgrade. Here we go, unpurchasable color. It is really easy to change. You just like change this value, make it a little bit less transparent, make this one a little bit less transparent, and Bob's your uncle. There you go. If we run that, I don't know if it'll break straight away because I don't have Steam open. Okay. Yeah, it will break straight away. Prestige icon. Oh, yes. Whoops. I ran the wrong scene. That would also help if I run the right scene. Now we've got a different one. Now there's no icon. Okay. I love it. Love it, man. Okay, so data is nil. So then we scroll down, we look at data. Okay, yep, that checks out. If data is null, then we're gonna push, there's no data. We should have given a little error here. Probably forgot to add the data in this inspector. Okay, Well, it's good that I've given myself such helpful hints for the future. Let's look to the side if there's any data that I'm missing. I'm looking over here in the Prestige, like this data. So it should be all there. Okay. Looks like it's all there. Oh, unless I'm also, yes. I think, nope. I was going to say, I think maybe it's because the fog, like we're doing some sort of like checking all of the children in this array. So, I don't think that's the case though. But I do think maybe having this fog being siblings of these might break something else. I have a hunch. What's the hardest part in making the game? Well, the hardest part in making the game is probably, well, I currently am finding new ways to hate on my own game, and when I play it, I'm like, I second guess myself a lot. So whenever I add something, I get this idea of like, oh, okay, it's cool. I've just added something. I've just spent this time prototyping, and I don't want to delete it if it doesn't feel good because I've spent so long developing it, if that makes sense. And then I get to second guessing it. I'm like, oh, do I not want to delete it because it's good or because I've spent so much time working on it? And sometimes the ideas that I just come up with, like in the shower or whatever, aren't the best and probably shouldn't be added. So, really, for me at least, this is personal, but I don't really feel like that all of my ideas are good, or I don't know how to figure out good from bad and what to keep and what will make the game actually feel better. So, okay. I think this error log is pretty good. I'm looking at the load here. File not found. Probably not good. So, okay. We're failing to instantiate an auto load. That's also really not good. That was for the testing. I want to say that that might also be the error. The data for this Prestige upgrade. Okay. It would be cool to see what button it was on if I can go in the stack trace and walk backwards. So the Prestige icon, that is there. If you go to the Prestige UI, Prestige icon. Debugging, bro. Henry says he loves this, so I don't know what's wrong with him. Same. Oh, I'm not. I'm glad I'm not the only one who runs into the same problem, so that's good. It's just one of those things. I don't. Okay, I'm gonna retry this, and I'm just gonna play from the start. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring back one of the buttons that gives you a lot of money. Office. So this office scene is my main scene. You got everything here. This is where you're going to be most of the time. And if I remember correctly, I might have deleted this. Didn't. Good. Oh, no, I did. Okay. No, it's here. I take it back. Give me money. That's going to give you money, as the name suggests. Unless it's not. Okay. There we go. Giving me lots of money. Now, this is not enough money in my opinion. So I'm going to go back to the script, click this icon, see exactly where it's connected. Okay, good. Let's bump that number up. Let's give me like a bunch more money now. So now when I click it, I got $2 billion. Good. How much bananas? Okay. That is 82 billion. I think I'm satisfied. I'm going to liquidate the company. Okay. That parallax needs to be fixed. Okay. That's another bug that wasn't there before. I think the starting camera Yeah, the starting camera zoom is too far out, and that's messing with everything else. Henry said debugging is fun because there's a obvious end goal and it's so quick. That's where you're wrong. It's not always so quick, Henry. For me, it's not quick. You might be the smartest man alive. Um, but I'm not. So it's not in my opinion, it's not quick. But okay, to answer the original question, that's not good either. That needs to be clamped a bit nicer. Okay. So there's two things. First thing, fixed. Like this looks good. I can actually I can read this. This is nice. And I can't zoom out too far, so it's always going to be readable. Obviously when I zoom in more, it's going to look a little bit more scaled in. So that's number one fixed. I knew that was going to be easy though. Number two fixed is to clamp, where is it? The max pan here. Now I'm going to change this and see what that does. Okay, so you can barely see. I don't know if the compression is helping, but that's the clamp, and that's not good. It needs to be a lot smaller. Let's make that. I'm just messing around with these numbers, but essentially, yeah, that's not great. And see, there's another one down there. I think I accidentally bought an upgrade. It's not great as well. What I might do is, because there is an upgrade down there that should be able to be bought, I need to make the fog a little bit bigger. So that might fix two problems in one. So that would be good. I'm actually not sure why. So the head start 2 is down here. And where does it look? It doesn't even... Let's see if we can buy this. 14 bananas. Insufficient bananas. So head start 1 is... where is it here? Starting floor 1. And starting floor 2, I have toggled to invisible. Ah, okay, so just setting it invisible isn't enough. I actually need to delete them. Got it, okay. Well, it feels bad to delete these, but I think I need to, because otherwise they do appear and they shouldn't. That does sting a little bit though. And I might keep the buy all upgrade. So I'm trying to figure out which ones I should keep in the demo or not. So buy all essentially just unlocks a UI option to buy all of something. So if you're buying all of a resource like a, what's a good example? Like all of the monkeys on the level. That's an example. And it costs $4,000 right now. And the second most expensive thing on this list is, I believe, 150. Yeah, it's 150. So it's quite a lot more expensive. So we're gonna make that 250, and we're gonna make that in the game because I like the idea of that. And I think I'm gonna place that. Mate, get out of the way, fog. We're gonna place that here, and the prerequisite for that one is monkey cap 2. So we have monkey cap 2 here. So I'm going to make that next to monkey cap 2 so it makes logical sense. And I will keep that the same and it should be good. That should have saved. Okay, last thing I want to do is, yeah, make the fog a little bit wider. Let's save and see. Okay. Wow, why am I allowed to go that far out? Oops. Max pan, is timesing it by 0.5 good or bad? It's definitely good. Let's go back here. No, that's still like going off the screen. Maybe I will. You know what I'll do? Okay, here's what I'll do. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna change this fog. I'm gonna put it on the background canvas instead. And I'm just gonna make that hug the whole screen. So now, oh, that doesn't even look good. I'm gonna put it on the UI canvas instead. There we go. So now what it's gonna do is it's gonna keep on the same position on the screen, but it looks like this. A little bit too close. Maybe just around the edges, the very edges there. Looks like you're in heaven a bit too much. A bit too white. Just a subtle effect is what I'm looking for. Wait, why am I deleting them? I'm not deleting the actual resources. So the resources, they live in this folder here. And they live in the prestige. So they're still... Oh, you can't see that. Whoops. Let me figure out how to undock this. Pop it here. So they live in prestige. And they live in this... Oh my god. I'm so good at this, aren't I? That's just like covered by the chat. They live in this folder. And those things that you can see behind your chat is pretty much what... like, they're not going to get deleted. I'm just deleting the actual buttons, which I can really quickly just duplicate and then add in a second one. So it's fine. It's totally fine. Nothing to worry about whatsoever. Yeah, I'll just demonstrate. So if I duplicate that one, the monkey 3 now, and then I'll just change the resource from monkey cap 2 to, you know, whatever it is on this. So all of the resource data is here and it works. So that's pretty much what I wanted. Now it's really hard to tell how far out I'm actually going because I don't know. Okay, my cursor is really lagging when I changed it to 3. I don't know why. I don't know why it's lagging so much with my, yeah, with my cursor. So this is the clamp function, maxpan.x, so where the smaller values is better. So I should be multiplying this by a smaller value. That's what I thought, right? When I change it to 0.1 though, it's like, I can still move around a lot. So that's really what, I'm not sure. Duplicating is the easy part and making the button, but coding is a pain to do, I think. Yeah, I mean, when you need to code a new system up, it's definitely a lot harder. That's why I factored it, so I just code it once, and then all I need to do is like duplicate the resource and just change the values and just fine tune it like that. So it was really a lot easier. Now, can I get lost here? Not really, kind of come back here. Whoa, do you see that? That was weird. Let's try and buy some more stuff. 3 bananas. Insufficient bananas. I have bananas available. 45. Wow, what is going on there? There's got to be some errors here, right? That is weird. Okay, so... what if you just need to set the limit way lower, like 0.01? Yeah, it could be. Let's try that. Or maybe I need to just restart. See if it takes effect. I'm going to change it back to 0.1. Restart the game. Oh, new game. Okay. What is going on now? It's not having effect. It looks like, yeah. It doesn't look like it's doing anything. Whoa. Okay, so now it looks really whack. I think the 1.5 was load bearing. And divide by zoom in. I'm going to divide it by zoom max instead. Because zoom max is bigger. And if we divide it by something bigger, then obviously we're going to get something smaller as the final result. Okay, let's liquidate. Let's see what happens. Okay. It's right at the edge, and it's really hard to tell. I might be able to just make my thing widescreen and see if that does. Okay, so now that's good. I can see that I'm trying to go down more, and I can't go. Ah, look at that. So if I'm trying to move my camera to the right, it stops it there. But if I move my camera to the left, I can. So it's probably the way Godot works is it anchors stuff in the top left corner. So what it's probably doing is the camera panning is not centered in the middle of the screen. So that makes sense. What doesn't make sense is why I can't buy these. And that's another bug that I need to do. So, I need to fix. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay. But let's fix this one first. Let's go. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep the max pan because that is good. We're just going to make sure that it's clamped correctly. So the pan target should just be. Oh no, we can just set it initially. We're not doing anything else here, so we'll set it up here. So this is currently going to be anchored to the. Yeah, it's going to be. The range of this is from 0 to the whatever this value is. So 0 to this. We need to change it from 0 to this and shift it to a range of plus or minus something. So how do we do that? We then. You can probably do this in one line, but what I'm thinking is we just subtract half of it. So that's what I'm thinking. And we'll see if that one works. Okay, that is not great. So now as soon as I clicked, it just. Yeah, add half, yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Games. Okay, here we go. Let's head back into it. Okay, let's just liquidate this one again. Might have. Okay, this is good. Nice. Okay, so now when we change this size value, if I just remove it entirely, I need to reload the scene because this happens on ready. So that's the reason why I need to reload it every time. I don't know. The game keeps like freezing at the start. So fixing the prestige is. Okay, that's good. No, it's not. Now it's only working on the top left. Young fly on the track. Go off, bro. Golf box. Man, you've got some streaming to do. What's up? I'm trying to fix some issues, and I figured I just got a new face cam for recording. I wanted to try it out because what I was doing before was I was using my brother's face cam. So I figured I should stop being broke and use mine. Now, I'm not sure why adding it messed it up and in the opposite direction now. No, adding it did the same thing as it was before. Okay, the visible size. Look at that sexy beast. Thanks, mate. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think that 1.5 was just a scalar magic number that I should have put here. So not the best programming practice. Now, this is my max zoom. So I probably should... Yeah, okay. So when I zoom in, it's still doing the same thing. Okay. Still not sure why. And maybe adding it was the wrong approach. I'm gonna see... Yeah. This is weird. Max pan. So, because what I'm doing is I'm doing plus or minus here anyways. So it should be clamped to that area anyways. Shouldn't the camera target be the thing that you're changing? Camera target. So the camera target is set normally, but what we're doing like after that is this line here, we're just clamping at the end. So like the pan target, when you move, it wants to keep going, but then we're just doing a check at the end. And maybe it's this one here. The pause. The position is wrong. Never mind. I don't know how the system works well enough. Nah. This is like old prestige code as well. So event.relative is like the mouse where it is. And the way you... This is right. This has always been right here. But I'm wondering if we're forgetting to like center it or something. No, it is centered. So when the position is 1920 by 1080, that's the middle. Yeah, I should use BlockPython. No, you know what I should use? Gafredo. I should use Scratch. I'm gonna stop using Godot, and now I'm going to use Scratch, and I'm building my game in Scratch. Or the alternative to that is I could build my game in assembly code. So it's either one or the other. I don't think there's any in between, in my opinion. Now, I think the middle of the scene is going to be 1920 by 1080. So what I can end up doing is... Oh, you can have limits here. So anywhere the for limit properties will not work. Okay, I don't know enough about limits because I think these are new things. But what I might do is I might go and try and set these through the code. So I'm going to try... Ah, look at that. Okay, so maybe that might be easier. I'm going to go 1440. I can't remember exactly what the project settings. We're going to go window. Okay, 3840 and 2160. So I'm rendering this in 4K. 2160. Let's see. Let's see if this does anything. Oh my god. What's that done? Stops when it reaches its limits. Okay, that looks like it should work, so I don't even need that code. Let's go, not using his engine tools. Tisk tisk. I know, I should be using the engine tools. What's going on? If I try and move it around, what happens? Goffredo super chatted $1.40. Enjoy the super I didn't even realize the text to speech was working. Thank you, Goff. Let me buy you a coffee. I'll treat you out to lunch. That is bizarre. I'm moving the limits when I do this, and I don't want to do that. I want to move this. Let's set it to like -200. Okay. That's not good. Gotta go. All right, Henry. I'll see you later. Have a good one, man. Goff. How's it going? Hopping on Big Walk? Gaming during the day is forbidden though. Like, you can't do that. I can't be doing that. I can do whatever I'm doing now, but I can't be gaming during the day. Don't tell me the difference. I don't know what it is. Ah, this is annoying. I don't know why it's not working though. And then it's just fully fucked here. Okay. I'm gonna restart it again. There's just like a backlog of random bugs here. I just don't know why each bug is doing whatever. Alright, so we start again. This is fine. This scroll is fine. We're back here. And I can't move at all. That's weird. Top scroll limit in pixels. Maybe I've got this all backwards. Maybe I need to go top. Oh, what's that? Okay, we'll keep changing this. We'll see if something changes. And I'm gonna change this to that. Okay. So camera stops moving when it reaches this value, but offset. Cause, okay, so I don't know what the limits do then. So now I'm fine. Okay. I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss, man. Oh, there's a camera offset. Why didn't I do that? That would change a lot of it, I think. 1080. Okay, what did that do then? Ah, look at that. That's good. Oh, okay, it's working now. It's the principle. It's the principle, Goff. I know, that's what I've been saying. I haven't been saying that. But look at that. You can see at the bottom, I can't move it any further down. And if I go to the top, I can't move it any further up. Works on the left. And works on the right. It's fairly faint, but it works. Okay. I know Godot can make all sorts of games like PS1 or yours, for example, but can it make PS2 and PS3 style games? Yeah, it's just like any other game. Like PS3, I got a friend who's making a game of Godot. I'm gonna give him a quick plug, and show that one off to you. It is called Skeletal Remnants, and that one is, unironically, pretty cool. Because what it does is it kind of emulates the PS3 style of like the piss filter and the low poly graphics. So Skeletal Remnants is made in Godot as well. And you can absolutely, like with any game engine, this goes for Godot, goes for Unity, goes for Unreal, goes for Construct, goes for anything you could name. You can, with that tool, you can make any type of game you want as long as you have the dedication to I guess put in the time and effort to create workarounds, because obviously every game's going to have their kinks. Construct is actually mainly only used for 2D, so but I've seen people make 3D games in Construct and they use some crazy mechanics to do so. So Skeletal is, I'll play the trailer, or I'll give you a quick imagery of this, but it looks like this. It's like the piss filter kind of old PS3 graphics. So you can very much do this in Godot. I don't know if that's the exact style that you're going for, Chris, but yeah. How much to retire you, Goff? Do you want me to shut up? Is that what you're saying, mate? I can do that. You don't have to pay me though. But yeah, I've been paid big bucks from my Curtin University, and that I've been told can be going towards the university fees, or it can be used towards anything else. So they pay me $2,500 every semester to go to Curtin, which is great. So I just got my payment the other day, and hence why we have this face camera. This one wasn't too bad. It was around $150. So, you know, I save most of the stuff. I'm fairly responsible with my finances. So I'm all in the clear, mate. You don't have to retire me. I want to keep doing this out of passion, out of love of the game, out of the principle. No, no, to put you and your family in the mansions. That's gonna cost $3.5 million. So, have that wired to me as soon as possible, Goff. That would be great. Chris says that looks more like PS2 style than PS3. The example you showed us. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm reading that wrong. That looks more to PS2 style than the PS3, with the example, but it still looks good. Yeah, sorry. I guess the main principle was just to illustrate that you can make anything, with the tools that you have. So you could obviously change some stuff, and yeah, if you're new to Godot, just search up, I guess, inspiration, other games that have been made in Godot, and that's really cool because then you can actually get a grasp of what type of games can be made in the engine, and then you can go ahead and do it yourself. I was on a big tangent. We just finished that, and it's all working now, which is good. We didn't even... Okay, cool. We didn't have to change too much there. So that's bug number 1 finished, which is great. I'm just gonna react to that. A tick. I'm checking these off as I go. So bug number 1 finished. This one is another one that I think I have a good idea on how to fix. So it's just like key combos not working. Some characters aren't displaying on the screen. So I'm going to fix that really quickly. No, Goff, I didn't start the evil star tunnel. And Moneybag Joe 22, the evil tunnel, I just want to say on record, started with Goff. So let's just have that on record. That's on video, in writing, contract signed, done. Well, it's gonna come out on smart TV. Also, it's gonna be on the Apple Watch store. So it's separate from the Apple Play Store. It's specifically only for Apple Watches. Smart TVs will have it, and also, you know, those old Fitbits, they're gonna have that one too. So you can download it on those. ClassPad themselves have reached out to me, and they've said, can we have your game on our ClassPads? But I've declined their offer. They offered me like 15, 10, 5 mil, but I turned it down. So yeah. Let's do the second one. Let's do the typewriter. We're gonna type in here some keys. Now this is another one because the guy's from Norway, and I don't have access to a Norwegian keyboard. I don't know what a Norwegian keyboard is. But he said that there were some Norwegian keys that weren't working. So these are all keys that I have allowed. What I could do is do the opposite and create a similar thing where it's just keys that are not allowed. And that would fix the problem. Not allowed. So you know what? It's probably just quicker to copy this. And I'm going to pause that. So, not allowed keys. Where do we even get that from? we're gonna get that from this array of key. I don't know why it's not letting me click on it. Okay, here we go. So there are quite a few keys here, and I don't... Yeah, there's a few. Okay. Oh no, it keeps going. Okay, I think we're done. We're actually done here. Yeah. So there's a few. Goff said, yo, I want a shield symbol like Moneybag Joe 22. That's because Moneybag Joe 22 is a certified moderator. He can ban you if you say any things he doesn't like. So I would watch it. Watch yourself. Let's quickly get you a... oh, okay, so he's actually enacted that already. I can see quite a few messages being deleted by Moneybag Joe 22, and I think I might have to revoke that privilege, Joe Dirt. So I'm gonna put you on timeout. That's not okay. Okay, maybe I'll just remove you as a standard moderator, and Goff can go back. So he's gonna be just a standard moderator. Now, I could make you as a managing moderator. That would allow you to add or delete videos in my YouTube. And I think that's just a little bit too much power, to be honest. So, I'm sorry. Joe, you've lost your badge. And... do it. Let me read out what it says, actually, because... okay. Add as moderator. So managing moderator says can manage blocked words to change chat modes in live, and also has capabilities as standard moderators. Okay, never mind then. I thought that was a little bit more. And the standard moderator says can review and remove chat messages and hide or put users in timeout. So I don't know what the difference is when it says in live, because you're already in live. Oh, I guess manage block words and change chat modes. Oh shit. Oh shit, he's got the badge. I'm safe. Okay, you know what? Have it. Have it. Let's start a poll. And the poll's gonna be what is the poll gonna be? It's gonna be who's better. No, I'll come up with a better idea. There's no point in creating a poll if you don't have an idea for the poll. So that's pretty much it. Okay, so I want to have this on a... It's not right. Oh my god. He's back. Okay. We're back here. We need to create a list of things that are not going to be allowed. So the list of things starts... it keeps resetting the scroll. Okay, here we go. You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to create some way to have this set up on both. Maybe I'll just copy this all. Man, okay. And copy that. I'm going to put that one in Obsidian. No, I'm going to put that in Notes. Which one do I want to do? Okay, cool. Nothing crazy was there. That's good. I was mainly worried about that. Okay. Cool. So, these are the keys on the left, and on the right, we're going to make our list. So, we want to not allow key none. Key special. Okay, this is going to take a long time. Or what I could do is just add in more variants of stuffs on the allowed keys. I think that might be a bit easier, because there's probably more keys that I want to not allow than I want to allow. So the guy messaged specifically that there was a what's it called? This symbol, the one that looks like a worm. I can't do it. Oh my god. This one, the worm symbol. That one wasn't allowed, so that one is... what is it called? It's probably here. I don't want to allow any of the function keys. No F5s. No F25s. None of these ones. These ones can all stay. Maybe I'll have the number pad keys. They seem pretty useful. So I'm going to go key, KP, num. No, what does it say? Multiply. And I'm going to copy that and just do the same for divide equals everything else. So divide. What's the next one? Subtract. Period. Add. Yeah, there's a lot. TTV YOLO Kid 123 will slam you. Mod me too! Henry, man. No begging for mod. Come on. What's going on? Okay. I'll give in, mate. There you go. I hope you guys are all happy, alright? So, I don't want there to be a precedent for anyone else. This is the third and final mod. That's it, okay? No more mods. We're done. So, period. Where were we? We're gonna do add. We're moving on swiftly. And finally, we're gonna do all the iterations of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That looks good. So we'll do that on a new line to keep it readable. KP. Oh my god. KP. And then we're gonna do blank. Okay. No, we're gonna do something that's like a dot. And I'm gonna copy this. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So then what I'm gonna do here is just replace each one with a 0 to 9, and then Bob's your uncle. Yo, get fucked. Man, language, what's going on over here? Had stream muted with a student at the moment, but still have it up for watch time. Hey, I need all the watch time I can get. Make sure to like and subscribe, and like this video and subscribe. Also make sure to ring that bell for notifications. I'm actually pretty close to getting monetized on YouTube. Real talk though. If you guys want to see my stats recently, the views have been up, nearly at 3k subs, but to actually earn on YouTube, you need 4,000 watch hours. And if you can see down here, we are at 3,817, which is really close, is reachable for sure. But the thing that's really weird is if I go over here into overview and look at my watch time in hours, and if I see more, then I can see from the past year, so 365 days. So you need to get 4,000 watch hours in 365 days. And if you have a quick look at this, it says I've got 4,300 in the past 365 days, which is a lot more than 4,000, but this one is a little bit behind, so it's of August 1st. So I'm not sure why it's so low compared to my actual thing, but who knows? Yeah. I don't know if I'm supposed to be showing that to you, but who knows? He can't hear me, but the short was fire. Thank you. I'll do some thumbs up. Thank you. It was good short. I spent a long time on it compared to my other ones, and I think I'm going to go that direction for the future. I'll probably just record them all on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and just post them throughout the week. But yeah, I feel like they ended up doing pretty good. I'm gonna give YouTube a ring. So I think they're doing something wrong. They're a bit shady. So what I'm gonna have to do is I might have to actually turn up to the office myself and have a quick word with them. So that's not good. Let's have a look at some more. So volume down, volume mute, volume up, volume media play. All of these are not going to be added, which is why I think I changed it from disallowed keys to allowed keys, because there were so many more like weird characters. So like key launch 6, I don't know what that does. So I'm not gonna add it. The glow key on iMac or on Mac iPad keyboard, that's not good. And yeah, I don't know what these are. Okay, so key space is in there. That's good. The key exclam. I think that one should be in there, right? Key exclam. That's an exclamation mark. Let's have a look. No, it's not in there. Okay, let's add in key exclam. That feels like it should be reasonable. And the double quotation mark. Let's do that one too. Let's add in a double quotation mark. So key, quote, double. Key number sign 35, the number sign or the hash key. Yeah, I think that's fair enough. What? Yeah, there's not a lot of stuff here, so what I'm going to do is just assume it's not there. Key number sign. Okay. And the key dollar, that's pretty important. I think I already have that one in there though. Huh, interesting. I don't. Okay. Key dollar. Actually, there are some things that I'm a little bit hesitant about adding. So when I go back to the thing that he sent me, there was a few things that didn't work. So this works fine, but the minus registers as wrong. So I think keypad minus is not the same as your keypad. If I quickly show you this key here, the minus on the keypad. Oh my god, that's horrible. That one right there. It's not the same as this one right here. Even though they look the exact same on paper. Okay, so this and this, they look very similar. So I think I might have to do some extra coding and make sure that they work together. And question mark doesn't work, or any of the angled brackets, which is a good point. The reason why I didn't have them originally is because the angled brackets, the question mark, everything like that, they were never characters that you had to type. So if you typed it anyways, it was just going to be wrong. But I think adding them in there would just make a little bit more sense. Oh, Chris, this is a great learning. Chris says this is a great learning stream and a great community of people. The community of people, couple of them my friends. Thanks for saying that though. I do a lot of tutorials, so I get a lot of people coming in for like questions and stuff, so I like to answer them. But congrats to getting monetized, man. Well, thank you. Appreciate the kind words. Not currently monetized, but I mean, it's like voluntary. There's 2 steps of monetization. I'm at step 1 where you can have like super chats and members and stuff, which I set up a while ago. And then step 2 is like actual ad money. So, yeah. So, oh, sorry. Yes, my bad. Goffredo, I don't know this guy. He's a random, never met him before. And yeah, that's why I've made him mod as well. Definitely. For sure. Okay, we're going to go through and just add in some more. Just going to keep going through. Double quotes we just did. The dollar sign we just did. We're going to do the percentage next. So I think it might actually be faster just to copy and paste these in, if I'm going to be completely honest. And then we can just add in the commas as we go. Yeah, that's faster. Apostrophe, did I? Yeah, I had that already, so I'm not going to re-add that in. The key minus is there. Now, I wonder if the key if I just do a quick search and do this, key minus, key less, key greater, and is that it? Keypad subtract, there it is. So the keypad subtract and the key minus are the same thing, but both are allowed, and that might make for a little bit of a weird. Okay, I'm gonna get to it when I get to it. But yeah, for now I'm just gonna add all of them in. Where were we? We're actually getting fairly through them. Ampersand, apostrophe, which we added, paren left, which we have, I think. Parentheses left seems like it should be there. No, we did a bracket left. So wait a second. Surely right. Oh, if I hover over, I can see the right bracket. Where is the parentheses then? Okay, that is bizarre. I don't know why the parentheses weren't there. That definitely should be there. Well, I do know why. It's because I did this based on the keyboard. So when you go to Office, I just did whatever was on the keyboard. So that made it a lot simpler for me to add all of these. But just for continuity, we're going to add them all within reason. The asterisk, I think, is already there. I mean, if in doubt, I'm just going to add it. So I won't spend too much time re-looking through it. Let's do the plus. Oops. We'll do key plus. I think the comma would definitely be in there. It definitely is. Yeah, there is. Key comma, and is the key plus in there? No, that's fine. Key plus. The font that I'm using is a little bit limited, and it can't even draw the regular double quotation marks or the single quotation marks. So that's going to be an issue. It doesn't look too jarring. It just looks like your normal Times New Roman font. If I go back here, I can show you really quickly on my notes, I think. It should be here. Yeah, there we go. So this is like all the characters it does. It doesn't work with these quotation marks. So if you look, yeah, you can see it. Fairly obvious when you zoom in. But I think when you zoom out, it's not too big of a deal. Where was it? Can we do this? Okay, so when I do the squiggly one, it looks like this. And that looks like a V. I don't know about that one. Interesting font choice, but it can do it, so that's good. I can do colons, semicolons, so I think I just might add them all. That's pretty good. I'm actually pleasantly surprised. I got the font for free, and it's free for commercial use. I had to find something like that, so that's a big plus. Four ideas. I'm about to do a recording session for shorts. What are some ideas for shorts that I should do? Open question. Any answer are welcome. I haven't thought about it too much. I was going to think about it a little bit later, but if you have something that you'd like to see within reason, I'll make it. And also, if you want your name in the game or some suggestion for a monkey name or a sentence in the game, also let me know. I'll put in I'll put in whatever you type here within reason again. No slurs or anything like that. So yeah, think away while I do this. The comma, the minus, that one should be there already. Yep. Key period, that one's there already. Slash is there. Key 0, key 1, yep, they're all there. Key colon, I think is not there. Yep, that's good. We're gonna do key colon. And semicolon seems like it also should be there. Okay, forget I have caps lock on. Key less. So this is the ones that we were looking at before. Key less, key greater. I'm going to assume it's the same thing. And key equal. That's there. A key question that needed to be in there, I remember. And key at. Key at, I feel like also should be there, yeah. Key at. Cool. And then the rest, A, B, C, D, F, G, all the alphabet are already there. Bracket left is there. Backslash. Maybe you need to add backslash. No, backslash is there. Good. The caret key, ASCII circum. Okay. Key. That's a weird name for it. ASCII tilde. Oh, that's what it is. It's a tilde. Key, ASCII tilde. I think it is that little squiggly one. Yeah, it's a tilde key. Okay, cool. Jordan, what are you doing? We have a visitor. It seems we have a visitor. Oh, ew, I don't want that.
Bruh.
You dipped it in some sus sauce. Cheers, Jordan. Mm-hmm. Oh. It's hot. Jaw goat. Jaw goat indeed. What a legend. I think we should stream alongside each other. Jordan will be next to me. Jordan. Like Los and, what's his dad's name? Los Pollos. And hard. That's what it'll be like. No, I'm just kidding. Key underscore is what we're at. We're just gonna keep going. Keep getting sidetracked. Quote left. Ah. That's what it's called. I thought it was a backtick. I guess it is. Quote left. And then key brace left. Top 5 black redhead and he ain't one. Fire emoji. I agree. He's not one, yeah. It's because he's the top 0. What would you put him? Where would you place him, Goff? Left. Okay, I think I spelled left wrong. Alright. Key bar. Key bar. And key... Are we allowing yens or sections? I don't think so. Okay, that's it. Easy. Cool. Alright. Okay, that's done. Now, he's second after Bailey from school, for those who know. Yeah, I know. I remember him. Bailey last name. He was the... Yeah, he had a soul. He was a good mate. For sure. Interesting fella. Nothing bad to say about him. He was a bit of a class clown archetype. You know what I mean? He sat in that category of, yeah, clownage. But nah, he's okay. There was another thing that I remember broke before, and it was this display. I swear I fixed it though. Yeah, I did. Custom minimum size. Is it for this one too? Okay, the minimum size is good. Then I just need to see if I can... Yeah, no, that's... And then I just need to make it so it grows as well. So I guess the display, let's give it a little test. If we go theme overrides, make the font size a lot bigger. Yeah, so that's the problem there. So if the font size is bigger, what it should do is it should scroll following? What does that do? Scroll following visible? Ah, okay. Scroll active. So I feel like scroll following is probably the one that I want. And if I resize this, I do scroll following and I increase it again. It kind of works, but what it should do is this fit content should work anyways. What I think might be happening is this has, yeah, custom maximum size. Okay, so we're gonna have to remove that, custom maximum size. 223, that should be 223 there. There we go. Okay. Fairly simple change. We're just gonna swap that around. And it wasn't even the same for this one, so good to know now. So now if we change this, okay, good. That's good. Okay, fix that one. Gonna do a quick commit just to keep our progress up to date. So I'm just gonna say fixed prestige camera clamp added keys allowed. Okay, that's good. All well and done. Okay, so that's 2 out of 5. That's pretty good. That one's done. Dashes work in text, but not in number code snippets like glow in the dark. Okay. So, let's have a look at the data here. Let's have a look here at the hard mode text. So, what I might be thinking why it's not working is these might be 2 separate characters when they are encoded, even though I'm pressing the same one. No, they are the same one. Okay. That's weird then. I don't know why that's not working for him, but I'm just gonna see. Now there's one more thing he says as well. The words per minute graph hover over numbers just fail. So give you guys a look at this. It looks like this. It shouldn't happen as well. It's falling down. So we're gonna have a look. We're gonna see why that's happening. And it's not really happening though. So I'm not sure what is going on for his side of thing, but they all look good to me. And if I hover over here, that looks good to me as well. So I'm not quite sure what actually is going on there. Unsure. That one's going to be for later. And the next one is this. So when you spam something, do you see the scrolling? So what it does is it scrolls it out of your screen. I mean, the scrolling is fine, but when you press space, it goes back up to the start. So what I might do is, the way it's displayed right now, if you go onto monkey type, this is a typing website. And it's geared towards people who are really good at typing, and I had the same mechanics in my game as this one does. So when you type a lot, it does this. But what they do, if you notice, I'm still spamming the keys, it clamps it at a certain amount. So how many characters is this? There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21. So we'll just say 20 for ease of, I don't know, just looks like a round number. So we'll do 20. Okay, let's quit that one. And let's do, let's quit to desktop. So 20 is going to be the clamp. Way we do that is we go into the display label. No, that's not the right one. We're going to go into the base typing engine. So this is the engine that drives everything. And when it's wrong, where is it? Okay, so we have 3 colors. This is the wrong color when you type it wrong inside, and then this is extra wrong outside of it. So we can go to the use of this, and we're going to add on the input. Okay, cool. So is wrong is true. So render word. Okay, render word. When we type a character, this is the flow. It goes through here. We check if it's a space. If it's a space, we go to the next word. If it's correct. If it's not, then we just submit the word, and that's fine. And then if we're not at the sentence end, or if we're not, so sentences, okay. The list of these are all different sentences. So when you finish a sentence, it'll automatically go to the next sentence as well. So if it's at sentence end, that's not really what we're looking for. So we're getting if the expected character is correct or not. Oh wait, hang on. Okay. Okay, cool. Current input. So this is it. So current input needs to be clamped at a certain amount. Invalidate. So the current word index also should be clamped. Let's create a constant, and we're gonna put it here. Let's put it here. Let's say maximum length of characters user can type after a word incorrectly before it stops. Const max. And that's going to be like 20. So we'll use that. Use the max incorrect length. And we're going to do it for all of them. Oh, okay. So what I could do, I could go one of 2 ways. I could go and add this to the base typing engine, or what happens is each typing engine, like for instance, the typewriter that you see, it extends from that base typing engine. So if you go type, I think it'll be in here. No, that's the actual typewriter. Rolling. So rolling paragraph extends from the base typing engine. And what that does is it has some extra functionality. Like you can load the word bank and you can read a bunch of sentences that some other typing engines like the multiplayer race doesn't need to do. So I've separated it into that. Just gonna see if there's anything here. Okay, no, that's fine. I'm gonna do it in the base typing engine then. So on correct character. On the error character, we're gonna do it in here. So char type. We need the current index. So, oh, actually, not even that. We need to go earlier on from there. We need to go here, type character. So before we actually add another letter to the end, so like update display adds another character. So what we need to do is we need to ensure that another character doesn't get added. So what we can do is maybe change the character type dot emit, because I don't want to emit this. This is tricky. This is tricky. So find this. Okay. Okay. Update display. What I'm thinking, update display doesn't take in any parameters. So what we could do is in that function, we could actually change it and we could just say that the current word index, we're just going to -1 from that. That's what I'm thinking anyways. So current word index. What are we doing with this one? Cache entry. Yes. Okay, I'm all the way down here. This is like a big piece of code. So if I'm just going to try and do what I think might happen. So current input. We're going to check if target word. So the current target word is expected character. Okay, so if expected character returns equals that, which means we're past the end of the file. If expected character is that, and the length of how many characters we're expecting is past that 20, so we're gonna go current word index plus current word index is greater than the buffer that we set, which is called like max incorrect length. So we need to do greater than max incorrect length plus the actual length of the word. So the length of the word is, where are we storing that actually? It's a great question. I'm pretty sure we're storing it in one of these variables, but I forgot the name of it. It's been a while since I looked at this. Typed words, current word index. Oh, sorry, not current word index. This is the current input. So we gotta get the current input instead of the current word index. Current input dot length, because current input is a string, and so if the length of that string is longer than 20 plus the target word, and the target word is target words and then current word index. Okay, that should be what we're looking for. And then if that is the case, then we're just going to set the current input, and we're not going to allow, so we added in key typed, so we're going to minus key typed from it. And did we change anything else? No, we didn't. So I think we just do current input minus equals key typed. Or char typed, I should say. Char typed. And okay. Oh, okay, yeah. Whoops, I forgot to do dot length there. Current input string and string for assignment operator. Now, this is annoying because we can add in key typed, but we can't minus out char typed. Key typed is a string. We're adding a string. Why can't we remove the string? I don't know, to be completely frank. What up, mediocre metastasis? Yo, how's it going? How's the game going? I actually showed your game on earlier. By the way, I have it open here. Someone asked about PS2 and PS1 and PS3 like visuals, and if you can do that in Godot, and I said yes. Here's a good example of how you can. So yeah, free promo, I guess. Make sure to wishlist this one. I've already wishlisted it, but it's on my other account, so I'll double wishlist that one for you. Yeah, I'm just trying to find out why I can't have strings and strings in the same thing. So I don't know why, but I guess we can just do this. No, we can't. Okay, well, dot. We're gonna have to use some string methods. I want to look at the docs for this one, and I want to see if we can just remove last. So arrays, because we're always going to be removing what the last one is. It's probably going to be like pop, but I don't want to just, yeah, I don't want it to return anything. We can just do nothing with it. Remove character would do that, but there's a faster way. I'm just going to do pop and search for that one. Okay, so there's no pop. Remove last. Is there something about like last that I can search for? Cutting back from the last. Okay, so that's not it. No, that's not it either. Nope, 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 nope. I assume we just do any sort of random. Okay, we'll just do the normal remove then. Maybe you can't concatenate strings. Yeah, that's the thing, like, it's really weird. You can definitely concatenate strings in Godot, because I'm doing it right here. And I'm trying to do the opposite, which is minus equals. So it works here, but it doesn't work in this one where I'm taking in the character type. But yeah, we'll just do dot remove. That should work, and I'll just remove, and I'll just put in -1. I assume -1 would be, it's a faster version of replace when the key is only one character long and the replacement is, the key is only one character long. Oh, this is a Unicode character, so the int is not the index. Oh, okay. Remove at length of string. Yeah, I could try to do that, like, remove, no, so it's gonna be, so the only two ones that we can do are remove char and remove chars, but you can't do like removing at an index because it treats the, that's really bizarre though. Surely you can just remove the last thing. Am I crazy? That seems like it's, oh, I guess I could R strip. I could strip the right side of it. R strip. Let's see. So R strip would remove a set of characters. Oh my god, I don't want to see a set of characters. I just want to remove one character from the end. Well, I guess I could still do that and just pass in that character. But it's just so... Oh, okay, I could do right or left. So string, and it's taking in a length, so if length is negative, it strips the first length characters from the string's beginning. So hello world, right 3 is gonna print. Oh, okay, so I want the left version of this. So I'm gonna find left, and then I can do left, and then left -1. Okay, so that should give me the same thing. Man, that was a pain. Dot left -1. And then that's gonna, is that gonna modify, that's gonna return a string. So I need to do, whoops, didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna go current input equals that. That's a really annoying way to do it. So let's give it a shot. See if it works. It's a weird function. I don't know why it's like that, to be completely honest. So perfect. It works on the first try. I had no doubts with myself. I knew that was going to happen. So now it works. That's good. That's great. Cool. Wow. I was not expecting that to work the first time. That's actually big. Okay. I'm just stress testing it, just like putting in random stuff, and It looks good. Okay, cool. Cool. That's good. Ah, what's that doing there? That's new. That's probably something to do with, why did I duplicate that? Okay. Anyways, I must have accidentally hit Control D when I was on this. Making games in general is just pain. Yeah, I just hate bugs. Like, it's fine, it's fun when it works, but the bugs are just annoying. But no, that one's done. We have one more to go. We're doing good. And this guy says, my first run started with a test paper, so he didn't have any screenshots to record it, but I faintly remember it being like test prompt. Okay, so that was because I pushed out a version of the project that wasn't updated, so that's my bad. What I'm going to do is, after today, I'm going to update the playtest, and I'm going to put out a version of the game with the contracts, which is a new system, and also the Golden Monkeys, which is a new system. So those two new systems, or actually I might remove those two. Yeah, I'm going to put out this game, but just without those two things. But I've been working on those two recently. Just because for the playtest, I was going to take it off Steam relatively soon anyways. So what I need to do for the Golden Monkey is just like, I could just set this to like a ridiculously high number so it never, oh, okay, we've overflowed here. So it never comes up again. That's essentially what, you know what? No, stuff it, bro. The Golden Monkeys are relatively understandable anyways, and they work. The reason why I didn't want to have it is because I didn't have like a tutorial step for it, but I think it's intuitive. The contracts though, let me quickly show you how they work. If I do a little search and then contract, I think it's contract, I can find it here, contract UI is what I'm looking for. And I'm looking for contract UI overlay, there we go. So this is my contract. If we change this off a min to like a 2 and a 5, then when I play the game, it should come up pretty much straight away. Okay, it's going to come up in the bottom right somewhere. Okay, there we go. So you got given a folder and you have to click it in time. And if you click it in time, then there is some stuff that you have to type. So River Terminal Co. And if you get it right, then it stamps approved. If you get it wrong, then it's denied. Okay, so copy returned. If I do this, it's failed. And then you don't get anything. But if you do it right, then you do get some points. Now, I don't know what it would do if I had 0 words per second, because the main thing that you get down here, completing this contract successfully will grant 0 letters. It's based off your words, your letters per second. So if you have no letters per second, then it's not going to give you anything. So that's why I just need to iron out some kinks per se of this. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you don't complete it in time, then you get failed. And one more thing that I wanted to add for this one was like a big bomb on the side of it when you open it, attached to it, and then, so like maybe the bomb could be like here or something. And then if it's, the fuse is going around this side, instead of this hidden down here. So it's going to be a little bit more obvious with more sound effects. And that one wasn't done yet. I just had implemented this. So I don't want to put that out in the playtest if it's not fully complete. It's working. There's no bugs with it, but yeah, there's just a few more things I wanted to add with the polish of that. So a little bit more, I guess, a little bit more perfectionism to do with that one. So I'm going to leave that be for now. And the way I'm going to leave that be is just disable the contract UI. So let me quickly pause this. It's an auto load. So I have, no, let me know how many auto loads you have, but I feel like this is a lot, right? I think this is a lot. where is it? Or maybe it's not an auto load, but I feel like it is. Okay, it's not an auto load. Contract UI. Yeah, it's not an auto load. So what I might do then is I'm gonna just set this to a high number. Holy auto load. I have 8. Okay, so I do have a fair few then. My mistake then. I have quite a few. I use them a lot. But what I do with auto loads is I do like a lot of signals, and I guess this comes from like Unity. I use a lot of signals and stuff in Unity, and so I kind of brought that back over to me with Godot, and that's one thing I like. Okay, party is back on. I'm back. We can all be happy again. Guys, party is back on. Henry is back. Let's get going. We skipped on all the boring stuff. We've implemented all of the bugs. So we've added more bugs into the game now than before. So the game is worse. So now we can get to the fun stuff. No, I was just figuring out how to make this contract UI not open, pretty much. So let's just go to the contract overlay. Let's go to the office. This is the easiest way to do it, and let's just remove it from here. I don't think there's anything else I really need to do other than just delete it, and then we're good. Oh, I could probably, yeah. There we go. Let's test this. We'll wait for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. There we go. It works. So that's another thing. We're just going to remove the contract overlay. One more thing. There's just like all of these things in my head that I wanted to add, and the save all. I just realized this icon is too big. It's 160 by 160. It should be smaller. It should be like this. So I want to set the maximum size to 160, 160. And when I swap it over to the loading, I want to just ignore size and keep aspect centered. So that should be good. Because when we load in, that texture is a little bit bigger for some reason. As long as there isn't a process in every one of them. Oh, yes. Yeah. There is a process in Stats Manager. I mean, yeah, there isn't a process in all of them, obviously. Most of them are just ways that I store data. So, this one actually might be one of them that has a process. No, it doesn't. Okay, so this one doesn't have a process. And obviously, like, if I don't need it anymore, I just set the process mode to none. Oh, sorry, I just set it to be paused and then unpause it when needed. But a lot of the times, you don't really need to do that with auto loads. And if you're processing with an auto load, you usually want to process it the whole time. But yeah, no, a lot of them are just there for helper functions, like you just saw there, like getting save or passing save data for stuff, and I just wanted to keep all in one file. Put a process function in all of Node. That's a great idea. It's gonna make the game really reactive. You know what? I think, yeah, I somewhat agree. You know, we could go a little bit further, and in the process, we could have some sort of file input output as well for each process frame, essentially. So what I was thinking is, in the process frame, we can just like write down, hey, how's it going, to a file every frame, and just, you know, check in with the users and see how they're going. Because they might be good one frame, but who knows, like 200,000 frames down the line, they might not be that good. So you really want to, as a game developer, check in on your users. So I think that would be good. It just has to be on every node, not just one. Yeah, that's true, because who knows, like, again, you could have a process that's to do with the global variables where you're doing the additions. And what if that fails? If there's a bug with that one, then you don't want to like accidentally not be asking that question. So I think that's a good point. One other point is escape. I think escape here should take you back. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. If you're in the office, oh sorry, if you're in the options menu, and this one should be fairly easy to do. This one's gonna be on input. So we could add a process to this one. Hey, this could be a great time to add in a process to options menu. But no, with this one, I think GUI input, that one should be good. We're gonna add that up into the top. I've got some errors. I might want to check that out in just a second. 1 second. Connect. Oh, that's because wait, what? Is that not what I just did? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's just because I'm trying to edit it and it's still running. Okay, if event dot is action, I think it is action just pressed. No, they changed it. Okay, it is an escape. If it's escape, then we're going to copy over the same. Okay, what was the name of the function? You guys got to answer this for me. I don't remember. I'm sure you guys know more than I do. Okay, on back pressed. Here we go. Yeah, that's it. Commit audio. Yeah, let's just copy that. Or I'll just call commit audio. Oh, sorry, I'll just on back pressed. I'll just do that. Oh shit, more great ideas. Make sure you instantiate 5 megabyte files on every frame. Dude, this is good ideas. Oh, I don't know where you guys get all these ideas from. It's bewildering, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Okay. This is not working because I'm not doing the right GUI input, obviously. I accidentally connected it from the tutorial and not from the actual base control here. So it should actually be here. Oh my god. If I'm just gonna keep it here. Dot is action just for now. Just to test something back on back pressed. Okay, I just want to test it. Okay, that doesn't work. What's the best way to get an input without using process then? Because I think what happens is this control node that I've got here, I might have it set to non-focusable or non. Because if something else has focus, then it's gonna eat it up. That's fine. To do add localization, that's another thing. I'm gonna add localization. I don't have that currently. Okay. So might have to add a process in here. Actually, let me search it up. Out of my years of experience, I still don't know the best way to do this. How to get keyboard input in Godot. Oh, it's underscore input, not okay. It's this one, not GUI input. Okay, good to know. If event dot is action pressed, escape on back pressed. Okay, so this one, okay, just double checking that I did remove it. This one should work now. Okay, if I go back into it. Okay, good, it works. There we go. Whoa. Hey, what's going on there? Okay, so you're soft locked then. Oh my god. I'm so glad that happened though. So yeah, I've just soft locked myself, which is great. in Unity, there's this global class that detects any input, but if Godot doesn't have that, then you can make that everything in your game run through. Oh yeah, it's just that event function here. Here, called when there's an input event till a node consumes it. But first language you probably should do is Chinese simplified, which may be really annoying to localize your game to. Yeah, I mean that is the most common language, I guess, out of all of the markets, the Chinese markets. I actually got an email about localizing my game for Chinese markets, and he was like, "Hey, I can help market your game in China," and the the offer was really bad because he essentially said, "Yeah, you're gonna cover all the cost of actual marketing, like if there's paid ads or anything, and I will just do." Or actually, I had to pay him as well. Let me get up the the offer. It was a while ago. I kind of wiped it from my memory because the offer was so bad. But Henry knows about it. I sent it to him. Oh, Okay, here we go. Cooperation proposal from Cyber Isle, China. Thanks for reply. Would love to discuss more on this impressive game. For the collaboration, we offer one of the following models for choosing. Option 1 is co-publishing agreement. We shall arrange for and bear all execution costs. We're co-publisher. In return, your company shall remit the contracted revenue share derived from mainland China. So remit, essentially they get all the revenue from China, and they will pay for the execution costs. Or the public relations plan, all execution costs shall be borne by our company. So we pay for the costs of advertising, and they offer all online and offline promoting services, and aim to let the game be known by Chinese gamers. But essentially, they like both ways seemed pretty sketchy, and when you go onto the example projects, like it just looks really shady. Let me see if I can see an example of like the advertising they were doing. Like this. Like, okay. I don't know, man. Pretty. No, this is a Switch case, but this is actually not what I wanted to show. Where was it? There was something a bit more shady. Oh, okay. It was this one. It's hard to see because it's like so small, but they do like posts on their Chinese social media sites, but then a lot of the stuff is like it says giveaways, and there was, where is it? It's not here. It's gone. I actually can't zoom in on it, and I've opened up this one. So WeChat is one of their main things, like reposting on there. But yeah, it just seemed like they were going to do all this Chinese social media stuff, which I'd not actually done any of the localization for yet. So yeah, nah. Yeah, pretty much you pay for the marketing while we reap the rewards. Or you can go the other way where you pay for the yeah, it's just more like clout and like getting your game seen. there was the revenue remittance one where they pay for the marketing, but they get the game revenue, like all of the game revenue from China. And the other way to do it was, opposite side of that coin. But I ended up not doing it because, yeah, again, like the localization wasn't set up properly. And also, it was just like a random cold email, or this guy just reached out to me on Discord first, and then he sent me an email, and that I got from, like, I've done a couple. I actually don't know how he found me, to be honest. Maybe like a YouTube video or something. But yeah, it was not great. Back to this though. This was horrible. I don't know why we got into such a bad. So what I did was I clicked it and I pressed previous scene path. So used for back navigation. This back navigation should never ever be the options menu. So what I might do as another check here is just do a check right here. If get tree equals current scene, and if the current scene file path is not the options menu. So I'm gonna ensure that it never gets to that. And I might have to hard code this string in, unfortunately, but it is what it is. It is what it is, man. So I'll just use the UIDs for that one. Oh, okay, I need the actual string path to it then. Let's do that one. Nope. And that's just going to be a string. And I'm just going to say options menu path. And yeah. And get tree dot current scene. I don't know how heavy using get tree dot current scene is, but you could probably like store the value instead of calling get tree dot current scene dot scene file path. Equals options menu path. How do they even make games that's so hard? True. Learning. Goff. Just lots of learning pretty much. Like, you start off small and then you time and learning. But essentially, like, it is. I've soft locked myself again. I thought I fixed it. Yeah, it's pretty hard. Like things like this, you think you fixed it, but then it's not fixed. And especially when the project gets bigger, then you lose track of like what you did before. And that's happening right now. Like the monkey business used to be a small path, and now it's not. Not a small path, a small project, and now it's not. So maybe I have to do something else that's not that's not hard coding it. Because what I think is if I press the button and I press it twice, we need to have a check and check if it's transitioning or not. Okay, so I couldn't press it twice, but if I click really fast, no, okay. But okay, that works now. It only works sometimes. If I press escape and click it at the same time, or maybe I have to click it first and then escape. But one way or the other, I get soft locked. Okay, why is it working now? I thought I was going to finish my game October last year. Oof, man. I think I'm going to finish my game like start of next year. I want the demo to be out by October this year though. What game are you working on, mediocre? I can show you actually. I had it up just a second ago, Henry. This one here. You saw no host game randomly on TikTok. Oh, damn. Like some random TikTok streamer was playing it. Crazy to see it out in the wild now. Nice, nice, nice. Damn, he's been doing good then, if that's the case. That is crazy. Oh, shit. It looks cool. Skelly-cool looks cool. Who would have guessed? No, it's good. So, Noah. Or, I don't know. I should probably stop calling you that. Miyoko Metastasis. With your game, when actually did you start working on it? Like, what month of what year? I don't know why this is not working. Oh, there it is. We got it. We got it. It is. Oh, October 2024. Oh, man. Oof. Game dev is like that, especially indie game dev. Stuff comes up and you don't know what's gone on. And like all the time is just flown by and you don't know why. I think I know how to change this. I'm going to go back pressed. I'm not going to put in the previous scene path here. Scene 2. Previous scene path. Oh, I am going to put the previous scene up. Okay. I'm back pressed. So I guess I need to just check. Instead of doing on back pressed, I need to double check and see if we're transitioning. That's some Fruit Game timeline. Yeah, it is Fruit Game timeline. That is. I think I need to do if event and not transitioning. I'm gonna create another flag. Lol equals false. It's gonna rename that to underscore transitioning on back pressed. And on back pressed, we're gonna do the transitioning equals true. Underscore. Okay, I think that might help. It took, hang on. It took so long, mostly because I redid the first level 3 times. Oh, level design sucks. I'm sure Henry, you can agree. But yeah, level design sucks. I think that might have worked. I'm gonna do back and then press. Okay, that was a double press there. And it's good. Okay, we're good. Are we good? If transition, I needed to do this first. If transitioning, for already transitioning, we need a return. Because there's no point in... Okay, that's good. Okay, cool. He does hate level design. I just got off with a student. Last session they told me they were sexists. And this session they said they love level design. Might drop it. You should just drop it just because they said that they like level design. Is that true? Like, did they actually say that they were sexist and that they admitted to liking level design as well, most importantly? But that's weird, bro. What kind of students do you get, Henry? Like nowadays, are they just all beginners or are they just new to Unity? That's crazy. Sexism is okay, but liking level design, hmm. I mean, I can't say that I agree with you there, but I do get where you're coming from. Level design does suck. Oof, man. Oh, also, Henry, I'm halfway through, not really halfway through. I finished recording a 55-minute talking head video about this game, and I just finished cutting it up, and it ended up landing at like 20 minutes, and I'm gonna cut it more, and just like there was a bunch of takes that I did variations of that I kept in there. But yeah, I'm not sure. It's gonna be more of like a storytelling one, which I haven't experimented too well with, so I don't know how well it's gonna go, but I don't know. I just want to get it out, so I'll send it to you though. Yeah, I will send it to you once I've finished this second round of cuts. And yeah, I was gonna flick it over to you once I finish that. But I was actually gonna do that instead of streaming, but then my brother, he was like, "Hey, um you should stream. You just got the new webcam. We just got new internet, so you should stream now." Oh, she's a game design student in college, going through a game design course. Okay, so she's sexist. What does she mean by that then? Because obviously only guys can be sexist. Oh, am I right? That's pretty ironic. Um. Oh, there was. Okay, I'm gonna commit this change. This is good. Add ask functionality to options menu and fix overflow typing. Cool. That is some solid stuff. Does she pick the bear in that one hypothetical? Yeah, yeah, the bear or the man? That's the big question over here. Oh, I'm gonna discard that. Oh, let's export to Mac. Let's do that. Let's see what happens. Because when you go in Godot and you want to export to a Mac, I don't know how to do it. I'm gonna have to search up a tutorial. Going on Google, how to export to Mac for Steam Godot. Oh. And I want to have a custom template as well. No, I don't want to bother with that custom template bullshit. Install Mac OS export templates, configure bundle and divide. Oh, you need a bundle identifier, and I'm gonna look into it later. That's boring stuff. It's off stream. Don't dot dot dot. Oh damn. Okay, so Henry's got some juicy stuff. Lol, she said bar for bar. When I see a game made by a girl, I think, probably not gonna play that. But if I see a Russian game made, but but if I see a Russian guy made a game, I go like, oh yeah, I think I'm pretty sexist. What's up with the Russian game? Like, is a Russian apparently better at making games? Or Russian guys better at making games than girls? What the fuck? That is really a unique perspective. If I were a girl, I'd pick the bear though. Unless it was Kobe. Thank you. I would pick you over anyone else, Goff. Just thought I'd let you know that one. Um, we are running good, okay? We're running good. I finished that load of bugs on Discord. And there's one more thing before I forget. Um, He's had a couple of things. Okay, so the tutorial seems too intrusive or forced. That's a good point, and thankfully that's a really easy fix. Because I accounted for this. I think I might be able to do this really easily. Let's have a look. So if I go over to my collection of tutorial steps, these are all those on the top there. So he mentioned about the monkey and this blocking flag. If the blocking flag, well, you can read it, but if the blocking flag is true, what that essentially means is the game puts a little spotlight there. It highlights the monkey, and there's a completion dialogue that pops up. So, and there's like a little dialogue box that says like, I understand. So you can have a pause dialogue or a blocking one. And also the pointing hand. So what the pointing hand does is it puts a little cursor on the screen and it drags it across. So what I might be able to do is just turn off the pointing hand, turn off the blocking. Opens with the monkey dialogue, all interaction blocked until I understand. And I'm going to turn that one off. And then one more thing is the target group is at monkeys. So it will happen for all of the monkeys, but in the office, what I'm pretty sure happens, if I go here, I go to one of the monkeys down here. Oh, where is it? Okay, here. Monkey number 1. Then monkey number 6. So this monkey is the one that happens. Let's just retry it. Let's see if it does anything. Kind of like K-pop stands. Let's do a poll. Kobe or Diddy? Ah! God, bro. Am I gonna have to take away your moderator status, man? I'm gonna have to have a look at this. What are you doing? What's going on, man? Right after this, I'm going to be adding in more stuff. Hey, my bugs, I added some more context for this tutorial thing. Yo, hey. Yeah, I'm working with your bugs. Just to give you a quick update on your stuff. I hope you don't mind like sharing the Discord chats. But so essentially, I fixed this one. This one's fairly easy fix. This combo keys, I think I know what you mean by the Norwegian characters. The tilde, this one here, don't register in hard mode typing. So it's not just a hard mode typing thing, it's like a whole game typing thing. So what I did was I added a bunch of extra stuff that were not added before. So all of the keys that you could press were like these keys that you see there, but also the numbers. And now, so the keypad works. I've added that functionality in, and also some dollar signs and some extra keys. The problem with typing those, though, is if a character or if some body of text has a dollar sign or a hashtag or anything like that, then you're not going to get any score for it because it's not on this list of keys. So that's why I, in the hard mode and everything else, try to stray away from having too many of those. But I did have to add, the dash and stuff for some of the hard mode stuff. That one partially, I just gotta have a good look at that. This one, oh man, I'm not sure what was causing this one. This is really weird because, first of all, it looks a little bit smaller on this screen. But if I go in and check it, this is the most updated version of it. And I hover over it. It looks normal, right? It's fine, it's fine. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's happening. I don't know why it's doing that. And I'm sorry, I actually am not sure why. It might be a Linux thing. It could be because I'm on Wayland. They're often not super keen on freestanding stuff. Yes, that's right. Yeah, freestanding stuff. You'll find. I don't know if you had a look at this, but with settings, This is also a freestanding thing. So if you want to double check, if that happens on settings, then it might be the same thing as well. So that could be it. So yeah, I'm not sure. And then the tweens are not involved. No. There's no tweens with the tooltip. So that you've got that going for you. It's just like a regular old Godot inbuilt tooltip. So that's why I was like so confused of that one. I can provide a map of key codes when I get off work, so you can make sure they were in at least. Yeah, with Godot they have their own key codes, and if I go back into it, so this is my list now. I had a very small list before, but yeah, in Godot this is the whole list of key codes that we can compare with. And what I've essentially done is I've gone through these one by one and I've added in all the ones that I think should be there. So like key F12, F14, F12, obviously not typable. So I've left those out and I've added in all of those manually reading through it. So that's all good. You don't have to worry about that. So yeah, I'm not sure. Could be a Godot bug itself with Linux. Are you building the game for Linux as well? I ran it in compatibility mode this time as I got the weird test text first run. Yeah, the weird text first run I think was just because when I pushed the playtest, I was in between adding the hard mode and medium mode, and I just had some placeholder text there. But I'm not sure exactly like what you're running into. Was it just the test or the text here just saying like this is a text placeholder or this is testing? Because if so, then that's probably the reason why, and it's now fixed. So other than that, the other stuff fairly simple. You mentioned something here. I'm unsure what character that is. I'm expecting a mod key on my Voyager. Damn, that's some specky stuff there. This one here. Oh, okay. That is cool. So you must type. You must be a good typer then. If you could. Oh yeah, yes, and it didn't register any keyboard presses. Okay. That's weird. I'm not sure why. So it's like out of focus. I know what you mean now when it's like out of focus here. When you force new lines. You know what? After the stream, I'm gonna push an update, like a hotfix for the playtest. It's gonna have a bunch of stuff. Let me know how many of the stuff changed and fixed, because I can't test it for Linux and your system and the keyboard. And let me know what didn't fix, and I'll look into it further. But for now, I was just gonna do a quick like patch for a lot of the stuff. Not sure what's the best for this one. That is absolutely fair, and I kind of accounted for that and this is what I was just talking about before, in the future. So if we go over to my system for the tutorial steps, we can see we have like a bunch of tutorial steps up here. The welcome one is really the only one that's fully blocking, that I want to be fully blocking. But we can have like a pause dialogue here. This one enables, it just completely pauses the game. So I don't have that set on for any of them currently. But like for the tutorial spacebar, what this does is it's blocking. So it does a little text and then it gets rid of the text when you click I understand. And this pointing hand kind of moves to it. So what I can do is I can uncheck blocking, have the pointing hand there, and it's just the top right that stays there, and then the pointing hand that goes down. But it's really easy to change those. And this is something that I probably need to test with a few more people, so I don't think I'm going to change it right now. But when I go to, I'm going to be at Pixel Expo, which is an event around where I live, and there's going to be a lot of people like playing the games, and I'll be able to see like lots of people play the game for the first time. And then from that, I can kind of get a judge of what felt more intuitive and what didn't feel more intuitive by just having, maybe I'll just set the blocking off for most of these at the start. And I'll make note of what people were unsure of and what didn't click initially, and then turn the blocking on for only those steps. So I think that might be a good that might be a good way to sort it out. And I think for this one, I don't need to have the pointing hand. Water cooler, might want to have pointing hand for that one. Bell, I'll keep that one on. And the only, oh sorry, yes, correction from before. The only pause dialogue is this liquidate one. So that happens once you reach a certain level. So yeah. I'm on Mac now, so if you get a patch out within the next 5-6 hours, I can test it here as well. Oh yes, I don't have a Mac build currently. With Mac, I need to do a bit more research on how to actually like export that, and I was going to do that after stream, but I will ping you and I'll let you know if I have that Mac build out, because I have another couple of friends on Mac. Henry has a Mac as well that he could probably test and let me know if there's some stuff to do with that. So yeah, Mac build's definitely going to come out. I just don't know if it's going to come out for the playtest, but it will be out for the demo for sure. The demo is going to be around September, October. Probably October because that's when Next Fest goes. But I hope to have the demo finished by September. So I have a little bit of buffer time if anything else goes wrong. I tried out the game to be a fun alternative to Type Racer to practice typing, so the game getting in the way of that felt bad. Same went for the combo when I felt like I had to slow down to claim it. Ah, okay, yes. No, yeah, that's true. That's a good point. And it was a design decision that I was, I guess, thinking to myself as well subconsciously, where it's the combo system, and when you type, let me quickly boot it up so you guys know what I'm talking about. So the combo system is, oh my god, I'm so bad at typing. Oh, no. Bro. Oh, okay, it's not working because my save right now is, there we go, we'll just give ourselves some money. Our save is not past the level where you actually unlock the combos, so that is the combo here. Let's go to the next one. Okay, I think it's, yeah, it's this level here. Okay, let's give it a try now. Oh my god. Have I broken my game? I'm gonna reset it. Hang on. I think I broke my game. I've found another issue here. I should not have reset my, or it should be working. It should be working with the combo. I love it. I love it when I fix bugs and then I find more. It's so good. It's like a never-ending cycle. Where is it? Persistent config. Yeah. Yeah, they're all unlocked. All the tutorial steps unlocked. So, I should be getting these combo stuff. One bug fix. 10 more bugs occur. Maybe I'm just too focused on the floating monies when I type. Ah, okay, yeah. So the floating numbers essentially correspond to how much your key is upgraded. So if I upgrade the E key a bunch, and we get to an E, so that E is going to be a lot bigger, and it's going to grow the number a lot more compared to like 1 with an L or something like that. But yeah, if it's 1 and your current score is like 28 per second, then the size of the number corresponds to the ratio of how much it is compared to your current letters per second. So 1 compared to 28, obviously 28's a lot bigger, so it shows it at a much smaller scale. If you upgrade your typewriter a bunch, and we'll do this really quickly. if we do this, we can see the numbers are a lot bigger. And so it kind of just, yeah, corresponds to how much it's upgraded. There's one thing as well that I did add was a max amount that you can type. So I'm spamming E and it's cut off here. So that's another thing that is now a quality of life thing. There we go. Oh my god. So I need to play my own game to get better at typing, is the moral of the story here. But I know what you mean with the combos, and especially if you're on a roll and you want to keep going, it feels like that you have to like wait around for this combo to finish. So what I think could be a cool solution to that is every maybe 10 or yeah, maybe every 10, because 10 is quite a high number to get the combo to. It just automatically caches that and bang, you're on to the next combo. And it just keeps going from 10, and then you can keep going up 20, and then the number flies back, and then the 20 is still on the screen, 21, 22, 23, all the way up. I think that could be better than letting you wait around, essentially, because you need to wait like 0.8 seconds for it to stop. I upgraded my typewriter a bit, but maybe not enough to be fairly visible. Yeah, that might be the reason. Because if it's not upgraded enough compared to your letters per second, then it just wouldn't show anyways. But yeah, maybe the combo just collects if you break it, because I really like the good feeling of being 100% accurate, so I wouldn't remove it at least. Yeah, so past 10, then it could just like snap down to the nearest 10 essentially. But yeah, like every 10 or so, or every 5 even, I could have that effect in. And I think that wouldn't be too tricky to add in. Just need to go to the combos. Combo display. Here we go. Okay, so the combo display. Where is it? Register correct. So if we register correct, this is a process. Thankfully this isn't a auto load. There you go. We're not putting processes in auto loads. Yeah, if we're plussing 1, then we will. Okay. Cool. So we're gonna update the display, and what I'm gonna do here is next to this if statement, if count is greater than or equal to min visible count, and then we're checking also if the count is divisible by the letter interval. So the letter interval is every 12, and so then we add 1 to the mult. So then I need to do another check, and we'll go like, we'll do this last bit anyways, but we'll just check if the mult is a multiple of, let's put up a constant here. We'll put it here. Number of mults till it auto pays out. And then I'll just go const mult interval. And then we can play around with this number, so like every 7 or whatever, but I feel like 5 or 10 would be better. 5 would be better to test, because I'm terrible at typing, and then we'll just bump it up to 10 later. Well, payout interval, and then if we... Oh, okay, this needs to happen on an incorrect as well. No, it doesn't. It's on a correct, okay. If we get a payout, then we'll just pay the user out right now. So that happens... Let's see if we can recall a function. That would be the easiest way to do it. Trigger payout. Here we go, cool. We'll just trigger payout then. Easy. reset combo. Or I don't want to reset combo though. Maybe I'll just do, I'll put in a, where is this being called? Okay, cool. We're just going to do reset. Trigger payout, because we're calling reset combo here anyways. So I'm just going to do that there. And then I'm going to remove reset combo from the trigger payout here. And essentially, we're only resetting the payout if it times out and not if we get paid. Oh. No, that's not right. I'm going to undo that. I'm going to just add in a custom flag here, and we'll just say reset payout bool equals, I'm just going to have it true by default. And then, oh, sorry, not reset payout, reset combo. Oh, that's already, maybe we'll just do reset. Okay. If reset, then we'll reset the combo. And if not, then we won't, and that's good. And then this up here stays the same, and then we just do trigger payout, and then we just don't reset it, so false. That should work. Did you compare the max character to the longest word in the long word mode? No, I didn't. I did something a little bit more robust. I just compared the max character to the whatever the length of that word was plus 20 characters. So it's 20 characters above is your limit, essentially. And you also said, what if it's just an active multiplier on the keys you press? The longer you're active, the higher the mult. So each key press just gets better and better. Sounded like the Guitar Hero combo thing. That's big change. Yeah, I worked on the fruit game combo system too. I worked on that. I just love working on combo systems. It just feels so good. Also, getting back to that question, active multiplier on each key you press, you mean like this? If I change this to 1, let's see what this does. Because I think if I change it to 1, it's going to be what you're talking about. Unless it's not, and I need to change this to 2. I don't know why it wasn't showing up. I feel like I was typing it fast enough. It is full. Oh my god, I'm definitely not doing it now. I'm not impressed with my typing speeds. Yeah, I don't know why it's not showing up anymore. Again, another weird thing that I've created more bugs than I was trying to add. Yeah, that's not nice. That's annoying. Question. Did the time for the combo, did it feel too long or too short or fair enough? Because for me, it feels like challenging. And I know people who are better at typing than me probably feel like it's a bit easier. So I just wanted to get you guys' feedback. Felt good? Okay, that's good. That's good. It was easier originally just for testing and stuff. Oh my god. Now I have caps lock on. Nice. Actually, okay, cool. Just testing something. Definitely. Yeah. I don't know why. Don't know why. It's not showing up. Next level, maybe. Oh yeah, I have a skewed perspective. Yeah, it's way skewed, man. What's going on? It was okay for me on a normal keyboard. Had a bit of a hard time maintaining it on my split, which is why I needed to test type improve. 50, 60 words per minute there versus 100 on a normal keyboard. Ah, yeah, the normal keyboard hurts. Yeah, that split keyboard looks very ergonomic, and I don't like the keyboard that I got. I feel like I can type a lot faster on my laptop than the keyboard that I have. But the keyboard that I have is so nice, and I spent a lot of money on it, so I don't want to get rid of it. It just sucks that I'm terrible at typing on it. Softly as he walked the long road home, the IRS auditor was I feel like I am typing fast enough. I don't know why it's not working. Streak length. Ah. Required before. Let's just change that to 2 as well. I'm definitely typing that fast enough. I don't know what I messed up. I actually don't know. What did I do? I'm going to change that back to 10. Make it a bit easier. So it's like bang, 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 bang. But why? Why? I swear I didn't change anything else. I don't know why it's not working. I know the feel. I use my normal keyboard, which is nice, clacky for daily stuff, but like gaming, game dev, etc., and split for work. Yeah, git diff. I could git diff the recent changes. Yeah. Let's have a look. Oh my god. Let's have a look. Combo display. I added the bool, which defaults to true, which this runs anyways. So we reset the combo normally. The only thing I changed was adding in the letter interval, changed that from 15 down to 10. And added in the max power interval and then put it in there. So I didn't change much. And if I maybe let's go back. I don't know. That's weird. That's weird. Do I have to keep these the same number? There's no way that's it, right? I'm just gonna restart it just in case if something was loaded. No. I'm definitely typing fast enough. That's good for me. I was typing like 80 words per minute. That's decent. And that was for a fair amount too. Huh, weird. Visual glitch like it's playing, but the combo is not showing. Yeah, no, that's the thing. Like, it should. Let's add in some print statements. But it should be happening, and I don't know why. And it should also sound like something's happening. I'm just gonna print the count. And we'll keep that open on the side so I can have a look. That is, nothing's coming up on the side. So nothing's actually printed there. Which is not great, because that means the min visible count is not, like the streak isn't going for long enough. So maybe let's just print the count here. Let's see if that does anything. It'll just keep going down the loop. I think I need to refresh or something because it's not coming up. Yeah, it's just not coming up at all. So that is weird. If I show you back here, print count, nothing's coming up. So there's no register correct. Oops. So where was this originally being called? Combo display dot register correct. Register typing feedback. I honestly didn't even know there's another way to debug. Either that or delete the whole thing and start from scratch. Print debugging. There's not any other way to debug. Yeah, I just gotta delete it all from scratch. I think what might happen is, because combo is unlocked, let's just print something here. Let's print combo unlocked, and let's also print no, I think that's all we need to print, because then we get the information there, like if it's unlocked or not. Okay. Oh, hang on. Okay, combo is not unlocked. It's false, 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 false. So that's why. So why is it not unlocked? On combo unlocked, this should be a tutorial step. Is combo unlocked? Return combo ready. So we're going up the chain. When is this set? Unlock combo is false by default. And we're getting the value of the config manager here, combo unlock key. So that's what I was looking at before though. I was looking at this persistent config file, and combo is true. So combo has been unlocked. So it should be true. Now, I don't know why it's not, and maybe this step is wrong. No, the unlock key is right. It's combo. Oh, that's weird. So now I know the source of the error, which is good. We're getting somewhere. The source of the error is in ready when we go and check completion. Sorry, not that one. Where is it? Config manager is right here. Get value, and it was here. Start if. Okay, yeah, this one. So start if needed, and we were starting the tutorial, and we were getting the value. And tutorial, yep, it's under there, and it defaults to false. That's fine. That's always been like that. Now, maybe in the auto loads, I I removed it or something like that. Tutorial manager, where is it? There it is. Okay. Maybe I just need to shuffle that one up the... There we go. Okay. This sometimes happens where it's like the order of the auto loads matters, and so the higher up it is, the better. Fell over, we found the 50 missing manuscripts inside the water cooler. Okay, what is it saying now? It's saying, it still says false. No. No. That shouldn't happen. What does it say here? It says true. So what is changing this combo ready from a false to a true? Is combo unlocked, right? So we're calling is combo unlocked somewhere, and we're getting false. Man, this is annoying. So on ready, print, what I think is we are storing it here, and we shouldn't store it here. That's maybe my... That's what I think. I think what this is doing is the typewriter is running before the combo is actually running. So combo. Okay, we're going to print it here now. And this might be a race condition type of thing, which is like one of the annoying ones to get fixed. Oh, that would be annoying. Where is the print here? Print. Okay, I removed it. Good. Let's save and restart. That'll be annoying. The debugger. Nah, there's no such thing as the debugger. No such thing. Okay, so it is a race condition. Because we're getting .is combo unlocked. Okay, I guarantee you this is what it's gonna fix. If I do chuck in a little await a process frame. So we go get tree dot process frame. I'll wait. Okay, what if what if we do that? What does it do then? True. Okay. This I can tell you for sure, like this await get tree dot process frame. I've done this across the project so many times. Half the time, the bug can be fixed by just doing a get tree dot process frame wait. It's so annoying. Now I can get rid of this, and I can get rid of in the combo display the prints. That's really annoying. Man, I don't know why it was like that. Oh my god, I can't even test it out because I can't type. Oh, well, it did pop up until I got it wrong again. She found his complete dullness interesting. The guard. Oh my god. I was invested. Hose was known for telling tall tales. The clocks all decided to strike 13 at once. A pair. Okay, I'm gonna make this easier for myself. Oh my god. Could you set up a ready variable in Tutorial Manager that the game simply awaits so that you only start the process when the Tutorial Manager is ready? Yeah, we set up like a variable that it waits on. What? The thing is, it should happen. It should load before that happens. And I'm not sure why it's not loading before that. Hehehe, there's the process, there we go. Yeah, I could sort out like a signal, and the thing is, I'm already listening to the signal when it's changed. So like, I'm waiting on this, if I go back here to the start. I'm waiting on this combo unlocked, signal. So when it's changed. But yeah, I don't know about like an await at the start, wait for it to ready. I haven't done a lot of async programming Godot, as speaking from the Go experience with channels and mutexes. Yeah, like a mute, like that's how I should do it. But since it works with this one, oh look, there's another one there. Yeah, since it works with it normally, I'm just gonna go with the flow. To be honest. I am a racist. I hate race conditions. Oh, there we go. There's a There's a little gold monkey. You guys can see what that looks like. Oh my god. Lamps began to glow. Okay. I saw that move into the thing, which is good. So it's actually working. I just need to change the... I just need to change this. Oh no, it was. Okay. Okay, cool. Past time was building. Okay, the only thing is it's doing that for everyone, which is not good. So if molt... Oh, wait a second. I forgot to do equals 0. That's why. Now it should work. Cars out of noodles. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Need a bigger printing press. The board approved a 12. Okay. Decrease in office peanuts. Okay. 83. Oh, the numbers always get me when I'm typing in letters and then I just have to switch to a number. It gets me. Yeah, it might actually be because the tutorial menu is doing input output to read a config. It should at least wait for that to complete as it's uncontrolled amount of time. Yeah, no, that's true. We can just do, that's a good point. If we go back to here, so when we get the is combo unlocked, what I could do here is, because combo ready defaults to false, what I could do is have another bool essentially, or maybe I could see if there's already a current one that's to do with like loading. Yeah, I could have another bool and just have it set to true by default and set it to false and leave it at false if as soon as we read it, and then yeah, no, I'd have to wire up the signal because we're doing a wait, so we'd have to wait on the signal. So I'd create another signal, red config, and with this signal we just we would need both. Yeah, because if we're getting this variable midway through the game, we don't want to wait on the config reading the whole time, because obviously midway through the game you just want to rely on it, the stored version of it. So we need to know only when we're starting. So we would have both, and we'd have like red config bool equals false when the user has read the config file, when the game at the start used for synchronizing, and where is it? Here. Combo ready equals this, and then we're just gonna say config red, or red config dot emit, and we're gonna do a wait if I keep forgetting the names of the variables that I make. Red config. If we've read it, then we're just going to return it straight away. And then if not, we'll await the signal that we just called. So red config. We're going to await that, and then we'll return config combo ready, combo ready. And then there's one more thing. I need to set red config once we've read it. So I need to go back up here and check and do it here. Red config.emit. So red config equals true. Is there a simpler way I can do this? Can't you just run any of the IO stuff in main menu and cache it until you get into the gameplay? And do that. Yes. Yes, I should do that. Because the start if needed is happening later. But yeah, no, that's okay. I'll just put this in ready. Actually, that'll be so much easier. Func ready. I don't know why I didn't do that earlier. There we go. This should actually be so much easier. I can remove all the other stuff. I'll keep it there just in case I need to redo it, but isn't a coroutine. Can't be called with a wait. Oh, it is a coroutine. Okay. What? No, it's not. Okay, I'm just gonna remove the signal then. It seems like it's messing something else up. I'll remove that, and I'll remove this one, and I'll remove these, and I'll just return this. Okay, let's see if that works. That should work, actually. I'm gonna have a print statement just to double check, and I'm gonna print combo ready, print combo ready right after that. Yeah, that should be so much easier. False. The fuck? Maybe it's saying false here, but I need to await a little process frame before I print it. False again. Alright, well, we'll see. The harbor town. Well, it's clearly true. It's clearly working. So maybe, yeah, you're right. Because, like, reading IO is not always going to take one frame. It could take more than one frame. So if we do it in ready, that's definitely going to be a lot better. And so look into the docs and create a coroutine yourself. Because I would just do, in pseudocode, config red equals new, and then a promise. If config red, yeah. Any config red path doesn't await config red. Okay, yeah. Like with coroutines in Godot, that would be the way I would do it, but then I realized that this start if needed I thought was being called on ready, but it actually wasn't. It was being called when we go into that main office scene. So essentially what we've done now is now we're calling it in underscore ready, and that calls it as soon as we hit this play button now. So it calls it now, and then there's enough time in the main menu that the user could click onto continue, and then only now does the typewriter actually ask, oh, can we do combos? So the typewriter doesn't ask it when we're in the main menu, asks it now. So then there's enough, there's already enough, I guess, a delay between those two for the config file to be read. It's really short. Usually it takes like a couple frames maximum because it's being done on a background thread. So the game doesn't pause when we're reading from that. So the trust, so it works now. Combo's working, which is good. That's good. All right. I'm going to commit that one. Let's do that. Let's do that right now. That is add mid combo payout. Cool. Good idea, by the way, the mid combo payout. I think like what you mentioned, that's the first way to, I guess, to fix it is that's what came to my mind. So yeah. Okay, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Actually, I might end stream now. I just realized it's currently 4:19 p.m. and I haven't had lunch, so I might go do that. This was mainly a test stream. I was going to test my internet, I'm not even on Ethernet right now. I'm just like on the Wi-Fi. But it looks like I've had 0 drop frames the whole time, compared to I think 90% when I used to stream. So that's really good. Stream quality is good. I think I'll be streaming a little bit more often when I have days like this. I don't have anything on. So yeah, next stream I will be working a little bit more. Oh, good night, Henry. Thanks for checking in. Do a speed test. All right, I'll do one speed test for the road. Let's have a look. All right. I had my stream open as well. That might slow me down. So speed test. Let's do one speed test for the road. Okay, the download is fairly low, but that doesn't matter for streaming. You need good upload for streaming. You gotta have like, well, it's fairly high. It's fairly high actually, 500. But the upload is, oh, it's okay. It's gone down now. 500. When I checked this before I started stream, the upload speed was at 100. Oh, it's climbing again. Okay, that's good. Yeah, when I checked it before, it was sitting at around 500 to 600 download and 100 upload, which is really good for streaming, I think. But yeah, before it was like 10 times slower. Before it was 50 download and like 8 upload sitting at, so I couldn't stream before, but now I can. But yeah, no, good progress. Thank you, Goff. I'll get you back on that one. Let me know if you need that titanium white Fennec. And you, actually, I'll buy Big Walk for you. I actually offered to buy that for you the other day, and you were like, nah. Big Walk is a great game, by the way. Henry, you should get it. Awesome game. Set in Australia. It's good fun. Stream crashed. Oh my god, stream crashed when I did that. Yeah, I dropped 487 frames when I was doing the speed test. Ooh, shit. I was on like 10 megabytes earlier. I do not want Big Walk. Big Walk. Bro, Big Walk. Let's hop on Big Walk right now. It's so good. Oh. I gotta buy it. I gotta switch. Change account. I got up my other account. Big Walk is a game where you walk and you talk, and I've been obsessed with it. And it's really fun, set in Australia, and it's kind of like a puzzle game made by these developers. Yeah, you chill. It's got a really chill ambience, chill vibe. I might be hopping on it today. Let's have a look. Big Walk, where is it? Here we go, Big Walk, let's play it. It's great. I love it. I'm doing lab report, I'll hop on later. Need to have some drinks so I can enjoy it, exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna hop on later. I'm just doing a little show and tell. And there we go, Goffbox is there. This is a testing one that I was doing before with Eli. But if I spawn in, you'll be able to see what happens. Here we go. Here we are. It's a Big Walk. It's like Peak, Henry. So it's got similar graphics at least to Peak. But yeah, it's really cool. It's like a puzzle game. This is just a tutorial area. But yeah, it's fun. Definitely check it out. A lot of the stuff, like the sounds and stuff, remind me a lot of like growing up in Australia in general. So it's all very accurate. But yeah, Big Walk. Play it. It's fun. That is gonna conclude. That's gonna conclude it for now. Next one, I'm gonna be drawing. So I actually drew this recently. This is like a little vignette effect that I'm going to add in. And I'm going to do some more drawing in the game. I want to make some little hats for the monkeys. So if you have any suggestions for like hats or clothes and stuff for the monkeys, variations, do let me know, because I want to make stuff like lawyer monkeys. I want to make business monkeys. I want to make corporate monkeys. I want to make like little writer monkeys. I want to make all these different like professions for these guys. So I gotta put on my thinking cap for that one. So I will catch you guys later. Thank you for tuning in to the stream. Do appreciate it. So yeah, thank you. Bunny ears. Yeah, clown monkey. Bro, keep them coming. I'll write them down. But yeah, thank you guys. Have a great rest of your day or night.